Welcome to Margaritaville Island Reserve Cap Cana. Let's take a tour of this 268 suite luxurious destination. You will definitely love what you're about to see. This beautiful resort is located in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, at Juanillo Beach, one of the most beautiful beaches in all of Dominican Republic. Let's check this resort out. Margaritaville Island Reserve Cap Cana opened its doors in November of 2021 and has approximately 13 various categories of rooms, as well as beautiful full villas that will hold a small family with a kitchen. Let's take a look at a standard room, a paradise room, where you have a full view of the resort and the sea. One of the things I really loved about this room was how spacious it was. There was definitely enough room to maneuver around for two people, and I actually felt like you could probably get one more person in here. One of the things I really loved was the balcony. It was a beautiful furnished balcony, and of course the views from the balcony. Really loved being able to see the full resort, as well as having glimpses of the sea. And having coffee on this balcony first thing in the morning watching the sunrise. Ah, beautiful. And then every so often in the evening, we'd sit out and actually watch the sunset as well. Beautiful, beautiful views. These rooms are typically located on the 3rd, 4th, and 5th floors. And again, from those rooms, you're able to get a glimpse of the sea, see the sunrise, sunset, and as you can see, you have a beautiful furnished balcony. Before we continue with the tour of this beautiful resort, I did want to remind you, a swim out is always a great room category to check out. Most resorts that I go to, if I have the ability to do so, I try to find a swim out. You've got your own personal pool right at your back door. Just walk out your patio, put your feet in the water, put your body in the water. So much fun, especially if you've got a group going. Everybody get a swim out right next to each other and have your very own party. Now that we've had an opportunity to check out one of the different categories here at Margaritaville Island Reserve Cap Cana, let's take a walk around this luxurious property. It's a pretty good sized property, but very well organized and spread out. The landscaping, of course, is beautiful. It is again brand new, so we've got a little while before the foliage really takes over and kind of fills in the spots, but they did a wonderful job in how they laid out this particular property, how the buildings are laid out, as well as how the different foliage areas are laid out, as well as where your different restaurants are. Most of your restaurants are actually on the front of the property, all in one walking area. However, here on the back where the main pool is, you'll find the 5 o'clock somewhere bar, as well as you'll find rum runners, which is a good place to grab a quick snack, as well as a few other items that are on the menu. We did try a burger, as well as some chips while we were there, and all the food was really good. And the drinks, as you know, Margaritaville, gotta have those margaritas, and they were excellent. So definitely indulge. Let's continue to take a tour. as we continue our tour of this property and as we pass the main pool area here at the back of the property, you have to notice to the left another building. Just so you'll be aware, this particular property actually houses two resorts. They're both under the Charisma brand. But you have Azul, which is what you're looking at now, off to the left of the property, right across from those surfboards that we just looked at. And then to the right is where you have Margaritaville. So Margaritaville has this building that you're looking at currently, which is a little more oceanfront, if you would, as far as the views are concerned. And then you have the center building that's here that again has a view of the sea. And Azul is off to the left of the properties, and the umbrellas that you're seeing off to the left actually are umbrellas at the pool at Azul. And Azul has a bar, etc. But both of these properties tend to share the restaurants that are within the property grounds. We are on our way now to the beach. Again, Juanillo Beach is an absolutely beautiful beach. Very natural, somewhat unspoiled at this particular point. And there's a lot of space that is still here. Off to the right-hand side, the Sanctuary Resort is off to the right, of course not in association with Charisma, but that's what's next door. And then off to the left of Margaritaville is the Hyatt, Ziva, and Zilara Resort. But looking at all of this beautiful white sand is just a little breathtaking. And as we continue to walk closer to the actual beach, we'll be able to even see how wonderful and spread out this area is. There's really no concern to worry about social distancing here. You definitely have enough space to find your own little piece of heaven and relax. There are cabanas, there are lounge chairs, umbrellas, there are all kinds of furniture options, we'll say, that you have available for you here at this beach. But again, look how massive, how beautiful this area is. It seems like white sand for miles, but let's continue to walk through and let's get a chance to really check out the remainder of this particular beach. So what do you think of this big, beautiful beach? I love it. But I guess there are always some pros and cons and things that need to be pointed out. Notice that a lot of this particular beach is pretty rocky. Again, it's very natural, very unspoiled at this particular time. As you continue to walk down the beach, you'll start to see less and less rocks. You can actually enter the water here with no problem. Probably would recommend definitely some swim shoes to protect your feet at this particular point. But as you continue to move down the beach, there are definitely other areas of entry where you can get into the water that have less rock formations. But definitely wanted to point that out, that there are definitely some rocky spots along this beach. But it doesn't take anything away from the beauty of this beach. It is absolutely beautiful. And while we were there, as far as the sargassum, the seaweed that was there were workers that were there that were cleaning constantly while we were there to make sure that you had a pretty clean beach area and a clean place to swim. So again, let's continue our walk down and give you an opportunity to check out the remainder of the beach area, and again, this unspoiled area with lots of wonderful space for social distancing. I hope you enjoyed that walk along the beach. It's beautiful. But now, welcome to the night vibe. One of the things that I really, really loved about this property, as I've already said, it was spacious. I mean, everything was spread out just at the right distance, and the nightlife was just, it was calm, but yet plenty to do. The lighting on the property just was great to be out just walking around at night. Restaurants were lit up, there was lighting everywhere, and it just had just such a nice vibe. There were several bars that had live music. There were so many bands that were just really great really great musicians, but the live music, the DJs, there was just a lot going on, and really enjoyed the atmosphere at night. It was a beautiful property during the day and definitely very beautiful at night, and it was one of those areas where you could kind of just find you a spot and just watch the stars twinkle. Really great. So definitely got to check out the property at night. Other thing, as I mentioned earlier, is about Azul. Azul is right next door, and what you're looking at now is the Azul property at night. Again, look how vibrant everything looks, even at nighttime. So that blue really stands out. It's just a beautiful sight. I really enjoyed, just walking around this property at night. So I'll hush. Go ahead and finish taking a look at this beautiful night ambiance.